Let's have a thought with the words, everything, that is the great compassion. Everything is step back to let go of the letting go itself. Give up the giving up itself for everything, child. Not attached to the non-attachment itself is for everything. This is the thought of the great compassion. Let's be thorough with it. This is not about trying to dwell. Instead, purify through the emptiness for this kind of trying to dwell. The attempt to dwell within the body and the mind, within the gates of perceptions, within sound, smell, taste, touches, and shapes. The attempt to dwell within looking, seeing, and knowing is all the heavy things. They all are burdens and heavy. Let go of the letting go itself. Let's purify the attempt to dwell. That is purifying samsara, actually. Samsara is derived from the attempt to dwell. The attempt to dwell within states of mind, within the mind, within looking, seeing, and knowing any conditions. That's the attempt to dwell. That's the attempt to hold on, which is samsara in itself. Let's make a conclusion to purify well. Let go of the letting go itself, child. No grasping for the non-grasping itself. Well, to conclude, for the purification, purifying well, the attempt to dwell. Putting down doesn't grasp itself. The emptiness doesn't grasp itself. Be thorough with it. For everything, put down doesn't grasp itself. For everything, the emptiness doesn't grasp itself. For everything, let go. Let go of the letting go itself. Let's constantly use the reminder of the great compassion to purify samsara for everything, for everything. Otherwise, there is only just rushing, projecting forward. Not let go of the letting go itself. There are only trashes. Trying to hold on, trying to grasp. This is the trashes of the delusive attachment. Step back, let go of the letting go itself simultaneously with everything. To be obsessed with giving significance and meanings is impossible to bless the beings. There is only just significance and meanings within the mind, within conditioned states of mind. This is samsara in itself. It's impossible to bless samsara. Therefore, step back to let go of the letting go itself. The step back that doesn't grasp itself. No grasping for the non-grasping itself. For everything is no grasping for the non-grasping itself. Step back from the stepping back itself, child, without grasping itself. Step back from the stepping back itself. Give up the giving up itself. Don't forget the words everything is the reminder of the great compassion. It will be simultaneously within and without. The benefits for oneself and others will be simultaneously proceeding. The word everything remind oneself constantly. Let go of the letting go itself is meant for everything. Initiate the great compassion thoroughly. This is not to put into oneself. It is to proceed simultaneously with everything. So that it will purify the karmic habits, which is the obstruction in blessing beings, being always trying to be specific, drowning and sinking within certain things. This is obstructing for the blessing totally. Still having boundaries, therefore it's obstructing the blessing. When everything is let go of the letting go itself, there will be no boundaries. This is purifying the boundaries. All the attributes of being limited to certain extent. This is the boundaries of the upatan, delusive attachment, which creating boundaries in itself. It will all be purified. For everything is let go of the letting go itself, that is done. It will purify and dissolve all boundaries. But you need to constantly use this reminder of the great compassion. The great compassion is with the initiation for everything. Everything is samsara actually. The enlightenment and helping through the enlightenment is to be proceeded simultaneously. Cutting and helping through cutting is simultaneously. Give up the giving up itself. Is all the same essence, child? Only just if there is any stuck within certain angles, we have to form up terminologies enough to purify those angles. There are the essence of the non-attachment in all the formed up of terminologies. There are no such terminologies to create samsara or to be fixated upon. All terminologies are the non-attachment in themselves. Therefore, there is not much. For example, give up the giving up itself. How can one be attached to anything? Let go of the letting go itself. How can one hold on to anything with this essence? It will dissolve all kind of attachments from the past will be dissolved totally. Constantly use the reminder for the purification, to cut through constantly, to purify constantly. Discard the discarding itself. Give up the giving up itself. Let's proceed simultaneously through disengage from the disengaging itself, simultaneously with everything. The habits and traits of selfishness will be dissolved, will be gone all by itself. Selfishness. The word selfishness indicates that there is no renunciation, no essence of those who renounce, no essence of the bodhisattvas. All the bodhisattvas are beyond renunciation already, renounced from the renunciation itself. This is already the great compassion, purifying samsara through the emptiness only. They are not stuck with just renouncing or not, or giving up or not. Therefore, for everything, give up the giving up itself. For everything, let go of the letting go itself. For everything. Let it be beyond familiarity or getting used to.